The second point I want you to take home with you is that the degree you pick up today is not just a piece of paper, it is a weapon for change. Many are already saying, what is the point of graduating when most of you will end up jobless? But you have to see what others do not. And I speak to not just this graduating class in humanities, but I want to speak to all students who are graduating in this period across the country.
At a time when Papua New Guinea faces deep social and economic challenges, Governor Allan Bird stood before the UPNG's School of Humanities graduating class of 2025 with a powerful call to action, a message not just for students, but for a nation on the brink of transformation. In a speech titled, "In Difficult Times, the Bold Will Rise," Governor Bird challenges this generation to go beyond the scroll, to become the changemakers, reformers, and visionaries that PNG desperately needs. Watch the video to hear this unforgettable speech.
Before I start, just a correction. I am not Right Honorable. I think those titles are issued by the Privy Council in the UK. And I'm not sure if there are any Papua New Guineans who carry that title at the moment. But thank you for the honor. My speech today, and I had to write it. Normally, you see me just speak off the cuff, but I felt that since I'm speaking to tomorrow's leaders, the best way to do you justice is to write a speech. And this is probably the third time in my life I've written a speech in your honor. My speech is titled, "In Difficult Times, the Bold Will Rise." Chancellor Sir Robert Igara and the University Council, Vice Chancellor Professor Cecilia Nembo, Professor Leo Marai and the teaching faculty, distinguished guests, families of the graduates, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. It is my privilege to address you on this very special occasion. Sadly, in a very difficult period in our country's history. Despite the struggles, and I note one of your colleagues sadly lost her life and could not graduate today, my sincere condolences to the family. We are here to celebrate and recognize a very significant milestone in the lives of our young leaders. When Chancellor Igara called me up at the last minute, as he said, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, I have to sit down and write something. This is the second time I have addressed a graduation at the University of Papua New Guinea. I think the first time was probably 6 years ago. And I addressed the medical students, medical faculty. I asked my good friend and big brother, Sir Robert Igara, I said, what would you like me to say to the students? And he said, please, Governor, Vice Chancellor Nembo and I would like you to inspire the students. I had to scratch my head. How do we find inspiration when times are very difficult? That is my challenge. That is also your challenge. Speakers who went before me, including our Prime Minister, and I acknowledge them and all the things they said. For you today, as you sit in your capes and gowns, I want to say something to you. You have already proven something extraordinary. You have had the audacity, the stamina, and the commitment to finish what many of your countrymen and women never even start. You are a privileged group. You are graduating in a country where crime is rampant, corruption is prolific, and economic hardship exists in every community. We have infrastructure failures. We have social challenges. And these things have caused many to quit, to give up. But you kept going.